Today on Las Vegas Now.
Miss Nevada is here. There she is in the green room. We're going to tell you who she's partnering with to benefit kids at our local hospitals. Plus, the Vegas Golden Knights snagging their first player. We're going to tell you who the man is that will go down in history. And Nike catering to its plus-size clients, the full range of sizes the company is now offering with its sports line.
You are watching Las Vegas Now with Lindsay Simon, Kendall Tenney, and Mercedes Martinez.
All right, I had a bit of a dilemma today. Lindsay and Mercedes are both off. So I didn't want to do the show by myself, and I thought, I'm going to call a good friend to see if she can be here to help me co-host today's show. She wasn't able to make it. So Nina Radetich joins us today.
Ouch! After much arm twisting.
Good friend. I know, seriously, she's so nice to be here. My good friend Nina, if you don't know, if you haven't lived here for a long time, Nina and I have been friends forever because we worked at Channel 3.
What's classic is before the show started that you had to ask me how long we've known each other.
I did.
I'll try not to be offended by that. Since 1996, Kendall.
I didn't mark the date on my calendar.
You should have. You should have, because it was a glorious day.
We worked. Oh my, there we are.
Look at the ill-advised hair on me.
This is circa 1997.
97-ish, I think.
And you found this on YouTube. And there's Beth Fisher right there.
Yeah.
Who's on Channel 13 now in the mornings.
I did. I was laughing because Marcel, who works on your show, was
Marcel, so sweet.
Wasn't he so sweet?
Yes.
Talk about how much younger and thinner we
Marcel
looked.
says before the show, he goes, Nina, you look beautiful. You look the same as you did in 1997. Kendall, you look a lot older and fatter.
Thank you, Marcel. Thank you.
Great.
I like him already.
That's why he was a good employee for the short time that he worked here.
It was nice working with you, Marcel.
He's heading back.
Thanks for having me, though. This is super fun.
It is fun to have you here.
Yeah.
And we really have been friends forever, so it is fun to do this with you because, well, you're a natural.
Well, thanks.
All right, so first,
I am a little nervous, though, because I haven't been on a TV set in a really long time, so where do I put my hands?
You do Facebook Live and all that.
I do. It's different, though. This is like I have to follow the prompter, and it's scripted and stuff, and I have to hit my marks.
We're going to take care of you. It's going to be easy.
You lead the way, and I will just follow.
First off, answer this trivia question. Who is the first ever Vegas Golden Knight? Do you know the answer?
I do not know the answer.
Okay, we're going to tell you the answer. Could be a trivia question someday.
Could be.
It is 21-year-old Reed Duke, right there on the right, I'm assuming, because that guy on the left probably wouldn't play. He is a free agent forward who currently plays in the Western Hockey League. Duke was originally drafted by the Minnesota Wild in the 6th round of the 2014 NHL entry draft. He is expected to join the Golden Knights for their inaugural development camp this summer. Now, if you're planning on traveling for spring break, you have any plans?
My son does not have spring break off this year. Interesting, right? So no, we're probably going to hang out around here, I think.
You're right here, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you don't have to endure delays that the TSA expects with new pat-down procedures. This is always a fun part of the airport, right?
Oh, it's the best part, really. I enjoy it.
This is why you get that clear thing where you can just walk through.
It's so much better.
Yeah, the TSA isn't saying exactly how agents will be touching travelers, for lack of a better term, but on their website it states officers can use the backs of their hands to pat down what it calls sensitive areas of the body.
Not awkward.
Yeah, not at all. Similar pat downs with the front of the hand may also be done on what the TSA calls limited cases. They're warning local police about the more invasive pat down because they're concerned some passengers may report what happened to the authorities.
You think?
Yeah, it's upsetting for a lot of people. The new procedure replaces 5 different kinds of pat-downs previously used and will be performed by agents of the same gender, which is a small comfort to some who do feel
violated.
A bit violated.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough that we have to take off shoes and belts, and you know what I mean. We're kind of doing that, and I think people understand the intent of it all, right? I mean, the intent is to keep us all safe, but some of this can be very difficult.
It's interesting, though. We had a great deal more patience right after 9/11.
Didn't we?
Than we do now.
It's changed a lot, hasn't it? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of frustration in the line now. I can see it.
All right, so that'll be something to kind of not look forward to. While everyone is patiently waiting for April to deliver her baby giraffe, one lady is breaking the internet with her own delivery watch. That story was out of context, Nina.
It was out of context.
There was a baby giraffe story that was supposed to be in front of that.
Oh.
And that's why, there we go. Radetich says her friends thought it would be a great idea to mimic the watch that's going on with this giraffe that's having a calf.
Right.
Did you know a baby giraffe was called a calf?
Yes, and it's apparently breaking the internet, right?
Yes.
Yes.
She's obsessed with this, as you can see. She says she ordered this giraffe mask on Amazon Friday, and when it came in, she started doing a Facebook Live, and within 3 minutes, the South Carolina woman went viral, and the video has gotten more than 18 million views.
I feel like she probably needs something to do, yeah?
She's got it now, right?
I guess so. And a star is born, a new career is born.
Absolutely, and that's how it happens so often with that stuff. And it's the weirdest thing.
Now with social media and Facebook Live, right? Because that's what everyone's doing.
What was the laughing, not Jabba the Hutt, who am I thinking of?
Oh, I don't?
Star Wars. Lance, help me out. Chewbacca. Yeah, we're just talking Star Wars. Lance,
oh, yes.
What good is it having a Star Wars fanatic here if you can't bail me out?
Lance is helpful.
Yeah, the Chewbacca mom.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
The laughing one. Okay, let's get over to meteorologist Katie with our weather.
You know, it's kind of like the meme from Mean Girls. Stop trying to make giraffe birth happen. Maybe once we let it go, it'll finally happen. Yeah. Who knows? All right, of course, guys, today talking about much calmer conditions. If you're here around the Las Vegas Valley, anywhere in the valley, you saw real strong, real gusty winds. Look at this camera behind me. Normally, nice and clean, and look at that. We had all that dirt and haze, the wind, a lot of blowing dust here locally across the valley, and strong gusts. Some spots seen those gusts as high as 70 miles per hour, at least in the mountains. Here locally, we did see those ranges in the 50s and even some 60s here for the Las Vegas Valley. Right now, how about this? A much calmer situation, those winds. About 8, 7 out in Henderson, 10 coming out of the east-southeast from North Las Vegas. No weather alerts right now. That's a nice treat, but we are looking at temperatures on the cooler side today. We'll talk more, of course, about temperatures ramping right back up. I'm looking at 80s later in the week. Kendall, coming up here in just a couple minutes, guys.
All right, thanks so much. Let's get to Katie with a look at the headlines. Christiane.
Christiane. Hi, guys.
Yeah, unless Katie wants to do the headlines. I mean, she just did a terrific job with the weather. She could do everything.
She's too fetched to do that. So we're going to go
Well
forward
said.
here. Yeah, crews are still cleaning up the damage from yesterday's windy weather, especially NV Energy crews who are working to restore several downed power lines. Now, here's a look at Koval and Sands after those 60-mile-per-hour winds sent the poles toppling down. Now, NV Energy tells us the strong winds left more than 25,000 customers without power. While crews continue to replace the downed poles, we are told power has since been rerouted. The Department of Corrections working on a plan to relieve overcrowding in Nevada prisons. Today, leaders met with lawmakers for a budget meeting to address a growing list of problems, including the need for space. Now, prison officials are concerned because they say the population has increased by 1,000 inmates just within the last year. Now, tonight at 6, the I-Team's Vanessa Murphy breaks down why the numbers may be skewed when it comes to the number of open beds inside the prisons. Meanwhile, President Trump signed a new executive order revising an earlier travel ban on people from a handful of countries in the Middle East and North Africa. Now, the president left it up to his top cabinet members to explain the order. But the biggest questions for the president are about the new accusations he leveled against former President Obama. Now, the president accused President Obama of wiretapping Trump Tower before the November election. The president did not offer any evidence for this claim, but the White House is now calling on Congress to investigate. And of course, we're going to have much more on all of those stories coming up on the news at 5 and 6 o'clock. Back to you guys.
Denise, outstanding job.
Denise. Goodness.
I'm sorry.
You'll get it eventually, Kendall.
I know. I'm
keep
still
working,
new
man.
here. Yeah.
Keep working.
Thanks. All right, so really, we're getting text and messages here because Nina's with us, which is very exciting. And one is very special, and this is a great shot of Brady.
Yeah, my son Brady is I don't know if you guys can see this, but my son Brady is actually watching at home now. My husband texted me. He picked up my son early today, and there's there's Brady watching us. Isn't that fun? I love that.
That's so fun. He's never really seen Mommy on TV.
He has, like, a long time ago, and was never very impressed by it. He's like, "What are you doing, Mom?
Well,
you doing your show, Mommy?"
Now
oh, great.
he'll be impressed.
We'll see.
A hot new trend involving needles piercing the skin. Sounds like it should be done at a professional office, but many women are doing it at home. See why the FDA is cracking down. Plus, the one food that's not only safe to eat, but beneficial for women with breast cancer. We're going to have that story and a lot more with Nina coming up.
Politics Now, Sunday at 5:30, only on 8 News Now.
Aw, spring.
Today on 8 News Now at 5. When windstorms turn nasty, how do you take care of these messes? The insurance do's and don'ts. Plus old scams making their rounds. We've got your back as Michelle shows you the 3 scams to watch out for on 8 News Now at 5.
Back here with my good friend Nina Radetich.
Sure,
who's
I'm your
joining
good
me
friend
today.
now.
Well, yes, who I met in 1997. It was October 5th. I remember it well.
1996 is when I arrived.
I remember it well.
You do, don't you?
Okay, so for everybody watching at home, what have you been doing these days?
So I've been out at television news for 5 years now.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? It seems like it was just yesterday.
And do you still have people say they watch you all the time?
I have that every now and yeah. Even this weekend, somebody said, they said, are you Beth Fisher? So I get that sometimes, which I think is a huge compliment.
Absolutely.
But no, I own my own business. It's called Radetich Marketing and Media, and I help small businesses with digital marketing, and I do some marketing consulting as well. And the best part is I get to work from home, and the whole change was because of my family, and my son is 6 now, and so I get to spend a lot of time with him, pick him up every day after school, with the exception being today. So,
yes,
but
he's watching on TV.
But he's watching.
Yes, so you're with him all the same.
I am, yeah.
And she's the best at what she does.
Oh, thanks, Kendall.
All right, a new treatment called microneedling that's using tiny needles is growing in popularity. The procedure is supposed to only be available at dermatologist offices or high-end spas.
Yeah, but there's growing concern from the FDA about companies selling some of these devices to actually use at home. Michelle Miller has more.
The biggest beauty craze right now, which is microneedling.
It's the latest in do-it-yourself beauty. Microneedling is coming home from the office, and demand for these products is outpacing the supply.
You sold out not once, not twice, but 6 times on Beauty Report.
I know it.
Jamie O'Bank about that morning.
And I think those are interesting. I'm very familiar with all of the cases that you're referencing, and those are from copycat tools as well. And again, it goes back to safety. Trust your skin to the original.
Michelle Miller, CBS News, New York.
We love the shot of the woman who's using the product and trying to look comfortable.
It doesn't hurt at all. I feel like that's not something you want to do before you go on the air or something.
No.
Yeah, just in case.
Do you do any crazy thing? You have great skin, so do you do anything?
Oh, thanks so much. No, sunscreen. Sunscreen is pretty much it.
You are on target.
Am I now?
Yes. Dermatologists say protecting your skin from the sun is the best way to combat skin damage. Did you see that coming?
Maybe.
Okay.
I might have.
All right.
Haven't lost it, Kendall.
Served by a familiar face. Miss Nevada, Bailey Gum, is here, and she is serving up some good food today. You picked a good day, Nina.
I did, didn't I?
It's pancakes.
Yes.
And before we go, here's today's trivia. What cult classic featuring a dude and his rug was released 19 years ago today? Know the answer?
I might.
We'll see when we come back.
At the original El Pollo Loco line.
Before the break, we asked you what cult classic featuring a dude and his rug was released 19 years ago today. I did guess Aladdin along with, was it Lance or Ron? Ron? Yeah, we got it wrong. Did you guys know?
Now I do.
Well, now you do. It's the Big Lebowski.
I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, that or his dudeness or duder or, El Duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing.
I really don't remember this movie.
You don't remember this movie? It's the Coen
don't.
Brothers.
Jeff Bridges, and I love some of his movies. John Goodman, who's in a lot of those movies. Julianne Moore. It was star-packed.
Steve Buscemi. Yeah. Wasn't that the Dude Abides, obviously? Wasn't that the line from the movie? The Coen brothers were behind this. They were like behind Fargo and True Grit and No Country for Old Men. So that was one of their sort of vintage movies, The Big Lebowski.
Were they behind,
and I know this because I did an internet search beforehand, not because I have all this information.
I'm encyclopedia.
A prepper. Come on, Kendall, I'm a prepper. You know this about me.
Well, a lot of people getting ready for tomorrow, right?
I can't wait for tomorrow. Like little kids on Christmas Eve, breakfast lovers all over the country may find it hard to sleep tonight. No, really, because tomorrow's National Pancake Day, and that means everybody gets pancakes. You get pancakes.
No, like Oprah.
I can't do the Oprah thing.
Can you do Oprah?
You get pancakes. You get pancakes.
Leave it to Miss Nevada to do it for us.
Thank goodness for Miss Nevada.
Free pancakes tomorrow at IHOP from 7 until 7. On top of that, IHOP is celebrating its 12th annual National Pancake Day fundraiser, hoping to raise $3.5 million. And that is why Miss Nevada Bailey Gum is here. It's good to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
And thank you for the Oprah.
Oh, you're welcome.
That was excellent.
You're
that was very good.
She did very well.
You could do an Oprah?
I didn't know that that was an Oprah reference, unfortunately.
Oh,
I know.
I should prep you on such things.
You probably should have prepped me on that. I just thought it was kind of a fun thing to do. So.
Bailey, tomorrow is National Pancake Day. You're going to be busy flipping pancakes?
Yes, I will be flipping pancakes at a few locations around the Las Vegas area, and I'm so excited to do that because proceeds go to Children's Miracle Network hospitals.
Tell us a little bit about the charities that are going to benefit from this.
So Children's Miracle Network hospitals, who benefits, but really the money stays here locally, which we love, and that's one of the benefits of National Pancake Day. We have St. Rose Dominican Hospital here in Las Vegas, and that's our Children's Miracle Network hospital, and that's where all the money will go.
Love it.
So if people want to help out, what do they do tomorrow?
They go eat pancakes, and then they donate to Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
Simple.
Yeah. A lot of IHOP locations are having you donate and then buy the Children's Miracle Network balloon, which is the recognizable symbol of the hospital. So go ahead and donate to that, and then enjoy your free stack of pancakes, because I will.
Sounds great.
With that, we are going to do today's trivia game. Anybody have game show music that they can sing for us? Wow.
No one.
Okay.
No takers.
Thanks, guys. Crew's really on it today. All right. You two are going to face each other in a trivia contest about pancakes. It's all about pancakes. Bailey, you get the first question.
Whose idea was this?
It was mine.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
How many free pancakes, Bailey, will be served tomorrow?
On a plate at a time. 3.
Boy, you changed the question. I like
Very
that.
good.
That's reading the
Thank
question.
you. She's learning from you in the PR world.
5
million. 5 million.
5 million will be served tomorrow. All right, Nina.
Does she get that?
No. That should have been a buzzer sound. You got the ding sound for the point.
Darn.
Is there a scoreboard? Do we have the scoreboard? There it is. Nina, don't give Nina a point.
I got one. I just get a free point.
No.
Thank you.
It's
just
a
put the scoreboard back up. It's fine.
Don't count
Who's
that.
in charge of the scoreboard?
All right. Nina, who is thought to have invented pancakes?
Einstein.
No.
That was very smart of me.
You want to steal?
Oh. I mean, the ancient Romans used to make pancakes, so...
Ding! Yes, give her the ding sound. She just scored.
My ding.
Yes.
Yay.
That was great.
That was excellent.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Bailey.
Oh, that was a guess.
This is yours. Give me 2 nicknames for pancakes.
Oh.
I have one. I can steal.
Nina steals it.
Okay, Nina for the steal.
Flapjacks.
One more.
Oh.
Hotcakes.
Oh, somebody whispered in the studio, please. This is very
the studio's
important.
helping us out.
Yes. Oh, okay. We would have also accepted griddle cake,
Griddle cakes.
Griddles.
Johnny cakes,
No.
or, and I swear this is true, I'm not making this up, hoe cakes, according to... that was, who got that one? Did you get that one? Nina.
I believe I did.
So it's 1-1.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's show it on the scoreboard.
Bailey, this is serious.
2-1?
This is big.
Oh, they're giving you
This is
points.
real business.
Okay,
Here.
I lost track. Something back, they're saying you're winning by 2-1. All right, I think it's rigged. Bailey, what year did IHOP open?
Oh, that's a good one. I'd have to guess 1938?
Kind of close.
1912.
You were on the 8s. You had the 8s. It was 1958.
1950. I was closer with 68.
This is, Bailey, we'll give you this question since allegedly you're trailing, and I think they did rig it in the back for you.
They did,
You didn't score a point in the beginning. All right. How much money has IHOP raised since starting this National Pancake Day fundraiser in 2006?
2006.
And if you're within 400 million, you get it right, and you win the game.
I'm going to guess about 24 million. I think that's what I was told.
Exactly 24 million. Perfect. She gets many, many points, much more than Nina.
Yes.
Oh, she was already ahead.
Bailey wins.
She wins. Bailey, it is great having you here.
Thank you.
And you're going to help us flip some pancakes in a little bit.
We're looking forward to it.
All right.
Thanks, Bailey.
Thanks for joining us.
Battling breast cancer, how soy could be the next superfood when it comes to fighting the disease. We'll be right back.
And ready to lose those extra pounds? Learn the 5 metabolic factors that lead to success when dropping weight.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Ed Bernstein and Associates. Enough said. Call Ed.
Being the largest from only on 8 News Now.
New research suggests soy foods are good for breast cancer patients. Soy products may not only be safe to eat, but beneficial for women with breast cancer. Doctors at Tufts University looked at patients eating high amounts of the ingredients found in soy and found they had a lower risk of death. Scientists did not find any negative effects even among women on hormone therapy. Our discussion about health continues now. Kendall is with someone who has accomplished an amazing goal. Kendall?
Yeah, it really is a tremendous accomplishment. Dr. Kathleen Nash from Total Transformation and her client, Sarah Lopez, are here today to talk about Dr. Nash's system. Thank you both for joining us. And we should say right off the bat, Sarah, you lost 63 pounds and took 45 inches off your weight. Incredible. Dr. Nash, you're a chiropractor.
Yeah.
So what got you started in the weight loss program?
I actually got started with weight loss as a way for me to fix my own issue. So I was fat since I was 8 years old, and I had gone on so many different programs, and every time I would lose some weight. I never really got to my goal, but the weight would always come back, and I blamed myself. So in 2009, I discovered that there were these 5 metabolic issues that if they're not corrected, your weight loss will always be temporary and it'll always come back.
Yeah, and because of your experience, you now have a way for people to radically transform their body.
Yeah, so as a result of what I discovered and applied to my own body, I'm able to tap into somebody's metabolic issues and find out the root cause, which is usually hidden for them, that's stopping them from getting them to their goal weight and being there. We're then able to transcend that metabolic issue and get them to lose 3 to 7 pounds per week with no hunger, cravings, or exercise. And then we transform the metabolism so that they can keep the weight off, eating more calories than they ever did before.
We have up on the screen right now the 5 metabolic factors.
Yep, that's
total, the acronym.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic, Sarah. It's obviously worked for you as you took off, as we mentioned, 63 pounds.
Yes.
How long have you been doing this?
In just 4 months of losing weight, I've lost the 63 pounds.
Wow. And you have, this is, I think, very fun, have documented along the way what you've been doing. It's called the Sarah series, and people have been following you along the way. And here, oh, there are the pictures right there. What a tremendous job you've done.
Thank you.
You've obviously worked hard at this, and you have let people watch as you've been going through this process. What has that been like?
It's been very interesting. It definitely keeps me accountable. I wanted people to see someone doing it in real time. I have a very busy life, very busy schedule, so if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah, as you mentioned, if you know somebody's going to tune in to watch you, you're going to be doing it. What are some of the feedback that you get? And we're seeing some footage right here from the Sarah series. What's some of the feedback? Yeah, look at what you do.
Yeah,
that's a hot mess.
That is a transformation.
She shows everything.
But that's great because it's real.
It's real.
It's very real. It's very real and very honest. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow, look at how different.
Big difference.
Yeah.
What do you get feedback from people, right?
Yeah, they ask me how my kids are. They want to know how my birthday was. It's like they know me and that they're in my house, and we bond by that. So we have that special connection because we're doing this together.
Yeah. Dr. Nash, is this typical, what's going on with Sarah?
Yeah, very typical. So again, once you identify what specifically is going on with somebody and you correct those issues, then we see these kind of transformations all of the time. And she's able to touch on them in the series. We're able to touch on them in the office. It's just an amazing process.
You also touch on those things in your book that you've written called 7 Secrets Doctors Don't Want You to Know About Losing Weight Permanently. Has that been well received?
Yeah, it's very well received. In fact, we have to hide it in the office if I'm trying to talk to them because they're looking through the book while I'm trying to do it. But yeah, we've gotten a lot of positive feedback as a result of me writing that book.
And there's a way our viewers can get a hold of the book, right?
There absolutely is. So ideally, people don't necessarily know which of these metabolic factors they're having trouble with, if any. So the only way that we can identify it is for them to sit with me face to face. But if they mention they saw me on Las Vegas Now, I not only will give them a free copy of that book, but we'll give them 2 seminars that discuss my program, plus the consultation with me, just to see if I can find out if I can help them or not.
Yeah, and if they mention they saw you on Las Vegas Now, instead of paying $97 for that consultation, they'll do it for just under $25. It's a great value. You get the book, so 2 weight loss webinars, and
then the face-to-face consultation with me so that I can help them specifically identify what their issues are and see if I can help them fix it.
All right. Yeah. Dr. Nash, Sarah, thank you so much for joining us
You
today.
bet. Thank you.
Nina?
Kendall, thank you. And coming up, she's back and ready to get cooking. Miss Nevada Bailey Gum is back in our kitchen. See just how many pancakes she can flip.
Furniture for Las Vegas Now, provided by Walker Furniture.
Big warm-up. The warmer 70s are coming back this week tomorrow on Good Day.
You are watching Las Vegas Now with Lindsay Simon, Kendall Tenney, and Mercedes Martinez.
Here we are in the kitchen, and you gotta love this. I mean, I love all the restaurants we have on the show, but can you beat IHOP really for just feel-good comfort food? Here with Miss Nevada Bailey Gum, and joining us is Efrain Maharo.
Yes, sir.
With IHOP. In fact, you're a multi-unit operator,
yes, sir.
Which means district manager. You oversee 5 restaurants?
5 restaurants here in Las Vegas.
Terrific. And in case you're just joining us, tomorrow is National Pancake Day, and IHOP obviously gets involved big time, and over the years has raised, as we found out in our contest, $24 million. And you're going to be active tomorrow.
Yes, I'll be at a lot of the locations tomorrow, going around, talking to people, help serve pancakes. I guess this is good practice.
This is. Are you a pancake chef? I mean, are you good at this?
This is not a qualification to become Miss Nevada, so I'm not pro at it, but we're getting better. I've been learning. I've been learning how to flip the pancakes from the master. Yes.
Efrain, what's the key? How do you know when it's time?
Well, basically the key is when the pancake starts making the little bubbles, like about now, is a time to flip it.
And when we say flip, are you doing the high flip, or are you doing just a
little low flip?
I say we go for height right now. I think we do a contest right here and see who can do a higher flip and have it land right here.
On the skillet.
On the skillet. You ready? You want to go first?
Oh, okay. One at a time.
Well, or you want to do it at the same time?
I think we should do it at the same time.
Okay. All right.
Let's see.
Efrain, you be the judge and you tell us when. Oh, mine's...
Ready? Go. Oh.
I got some on you. I'm so sorry. Okay.
I knew this would happen. It's okay.
That didn't work out so well. But obviously at IHOP, you're putting them on the griddle.
We're putting them on the grill, yes. Definitely.
Did I get you anywhere else? I'm so sorry.
You're good.
Channel 8 will cover the dry cleaning bill. And
hold you to that.
Efrain, tell people where they can go.
For a good cause.
Yes, it's for a good cause. Where they can go tomorrow.
Well, any of your participating locations, any IHOP from 7 to 7. Some will be from 7 to 10, but usually it's just from 7 to 7.
All right, and Bailey, if you'll forgive me.
I will.
You're gonna
You're
going to be doing everything you can tomorrow to help out.
Yes, I'll be at about 10 locations. I will be helping out as much as I can. This is all for the kids and for Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and we get to help them out while enjoying our pancakes.
I got to say thank you for not sending it my way. That was very nice of you. Neither one of us really came
I did my
close.
best. No, I almost got it on the electronics over here.
You would have owed us.
I look, it's almost on the iPad. It's okay.
Yes, I guess this counts, right? She wins. Don't forget to head to IHOP tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. You get a free short stack, and all they're asking is for a donation to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and of course locally, that is St. Jude's Hospital. And we'll be right back.
St. Rose.
Today on 8 News Now at 5. When windstorms turn nasty, how do you take care of these messes? The insurance do's and don'ts. Plus old scams making their rounds. We've got your back as Michelle shows you the 3 scams to watch out for on 8 News Now at 5.
Stop by your neighbor.
Are you looking for some new hip workout garb? Well, Nike released a new line this week that will feature new plus-size sports bras, shorts, pants, jackets, and shirts. This line was announced back in July of 2016, just coming out now. According to Mashable, sizes will range from 1X to 3, and bras will now go up to size 38E. Nike is the first major commercial athletic brand to come out with a plus-size line. And on the subject of working out, I'm ready to be put through the paces here. We have 2 amazing guests here in the studio today. It is a rare day that I appear on TV in yoga pants. I'm just letting you know that. These 2 are the owners of what I do. These 2 are the owners of the brand new Cycle Bar in Henderson, and they are here to teach you about the importance of cycling and cardio. Let me introduce you to Gregorio Serrata, who is the owner, and also Maria Serrata, also the owner and an instructor. And I'm so happy to have you guys here with me today. I brought my cycling shoes, so I'm all ready to get into the indoor cycling craze. Speaking of the craze, it really has a lot of boutique studios are popping up. Tell us what makes Cycle Bar a little bit different. You are the first Cycle Bar location in Nevada, correct?
Yes. So this is this is the first national brand to come to Las Vegas, but it has a unique structure in that it's owned by locals and that it's a franchise. So There's about 60 of them throughout the country, with another 150 to go. We love the fact that it's a locally owned business, but we have the support of a national brand behind us, so we're able to deliver an excellent experience for every rider.
What makes your classes stand out? Is it heart-pumping music? Is it a guided visual imagery as if you're riding outdoors? What makes your classes stand out?
I think it's the whole experience. From the moment you enter our studio, from the free shoes that are included for each ride, to the towel, to the water bottle you get to bring home. Chilled room temperature water.
Nice. Also
go straight into the community locker area, then straight into the theater, a whole rock concert feel. It's all VIP, an experience to remember.
So let's pretend like I am a first-time rider.
Okay.
I have my cycling shoes. Let's take me through the paces. What would you do if I just walked into the studio
So
and I was a new client?
Yeah, so if you walked in, we'd make sure if you typically reserve your bike online, we'd have 3 iPads there. We're expecting you. We know you're coming. We say, welcome to Cycle Bar. Please find yourself on the iPad. You check yourself off. Check your bike number, because your bike number was actually attached to your profile.
Got it.
Then, if you don't have your own shoes, we provide them complimentary, and there's a bunch of cubbies that correlate to your bike number.
That's handy if you've forgotten your shoes, right?
The second you're there, you got your shoes, you checked in, that's step 1. You've arrived, warm welcome. You always go, you never go unattended. We take you from that zone over to the community room, where we have a water bottle waiting for you, complimentary with every visit.
Is that
go ahead and
right
jump on.
Hop on?
Yeah.
We'll give you a water bottle, towels waiting for you in the car.
Help her clip.
You're going to have to help me clip it. It's been a while,
We've done this many, many, many times.
Look at you. All right. Now I'm not going to be able to get out. That's
Yes. Captive audience. So what we tell you is we fit you on the bike. You never go unattended every time you're in the studio. You always have someone taking care of you. When you're here, we tell you we go to the music. We are rhythm-based. So what that means is the RPMs on the bike, and you'll see here there's a console that we turn on, and the instructor will give you the rhythm.
It's pretty cool.
But you control the resistance. So it doesn't matter your fitness level or your age, you control how hard it is.
Yeah.
During the class, if you like stats, it's competitive. We have 2 80-inch flat screens.
I love it.
Where there's class rankings, you can have races against each other, and the cool thing is after the class, you get the stats and the music playlist for free download after class.
Oh, so you could take it home with you. That's pretty great.
You can relive those awesome moments.
That's pretty great. Just tell us real quick, we only have about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
What is so great about a cycling workout?
Low impact, anyone can do it, very low risk of injury. And in our studio, it's very fun. You get taken care of from point A to point B. And you're the VIP. That's the rock concert environment. The instructor, we call them cycle stars because they're the star of the show. You just come in, we take care of everything.
I feel like a VIP right now.
Yeah.
Welcome Cycle Bar to Las Vegas Henderson.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming, Maria and Gregorio. We appreciate it. To get a hold of the Cycle Bar, visit their website, henderson.cyclebar.com. I'm going to get a workout in right now.
Yes.
This is pretty sweet. A living and breathing Picasso with 4 legs is getting attention nationwide. Why an animal shelter is keeping the pup and his brother to themselves for a while. Also spreading resilience far and wide with sharp wit and bold inspiration. Brawny is changing its look for Women's History Month, where you can find these limited edition paper towels. We'll be right back.
Have you or a loved one been
TRexPlanet.com.
Go online and visit the 8 News Now Facebook page to register for your chance to win a family 4-pack of VIP tickets for the Monster Jam World Finals, Friday and Saturday.
He took everything from me and filled me with rage.
All right, this is your first look at Johnny Depp's latest Pirates of the Caribbean installment. How many have they done now?
I have no idea.
He plays Captain Jack Sparrow, and Orlando Bloom is back to play his role of Will Turner. The movie hits theaters May 26th, and I will pay money not to see it. People are lining up to adopt a pair of puppies from Lovable Animal Shelter in Oregon. The animal shelter posted this picture to social media after no one wanted to adopt Picasso because of his lopsided face, hence the name Picasso.
That's what makes him lovable.
But before the pup and his brother Pablo, get it, are adopted, the shelter is expected to fund a dental surgery to correct the painful condition that causes Picasso's misaligned snout. Picasso is a 10-month-old pit bull terrier mix. Good reaction there.
The next time you buy a package of Brawny paper towels, it may be a little different. The iconic Brawny man is being replaced by a woman for Women's History Month. Love this. It's part of the paper towel company's latest initiative, Strength Has No Gender, which is in its second year. And you can now purchase the limited edition 8-roll packages at Walmart stores across the country.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's great.
All right, Pope Francis wants Christians to treat the Bible more like they treat their cell phones. Yesterday, in an address at St. Peter's Square, the Pope urged followers to spend less time with their screens and more time with Scripture. He asked what would happen if we read the message of God contained in the Bible the way we read messages on our cell phones. The pontiff was making the point that God's word is always topical and effective. And he went on to say that if you don't have the willpower to put down your phone, I don't think he said this, but someone along in the Catholic ranks said, there are many apps that send daily Bible verses and devotionals. And this sort of got us to talking in the back, right?
It did.
I mean, because of the age we live in.
It's so different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even coming in today, I was like, oh, they have iPads now?
Right, yeah.
I mean,
no longer do we rely on paper scripts.
Right, I still have my little paper scripts. I know, sorry, old
It's
school.
a lifeline.
But I mean, back to this, you know, so what would happen if we texted God?
So if you could communicate with God via cell phone, via text, what would you say?
Right.
And that is our question today, our Facebook question. What? Oh, Robert Sweeney says, beam me up. Okay. If you want to add to that, John just says, I love you. That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can chime in on the conversation by visiting our Facebook page.
It reminds me of the Dennis Quaid skit on Ellen. When he was like, why me, God? What if you could text God? Why me, God?
You up?
Yeah, beam me up.
Crack out those Oreos because they have officially reached a milestone. I love Oreos.
Me too.
See what feat the classic cookie has reached. Next on Las Vegas Now.
Contestants are here. Copy that.
All your fashionable furniture needs.
Welcome back. Our 5 o'clock news starts here in just a few minutes. Let's see what's coming up with Denise Valdez.
So great to see you two. It's like we're getting the band back together.
Exactly.
Here's what we're working on for the news at 5 o'clock. It is Consumer Protection Week all across the country, where many are warning about the biggest scams of 2016. Plus, our consumer advocate Michelle Mortensen is looking ahead to the 3 big scams already making the rounds this year. And a milestone for pro sports in our valley, the Vegas Golden Knights signed their very first player. On the same day, reports circulating that a major bank may be about to step in to replace the money lost when casino magnate Sheldon Adelson pulled out of that deal. Sports director Chris Matthews making calls on this one. He'll join us at 5 o'clock. And it was a good shaking all across the valley last night with winds as high as 60 miles per hour in some areas. A look at some of the damage and cleanup happening all across town. As far as those winds go, looks like they've died down quite a bit tonight. Katie's in for Ted today with a look at our weather.
Yeah, and up to 60, at least in the valley. But you can see up in the mountains, 73 miles an hour. 74 is hurricane force, so it was strong. A lot of spots in the upper 50s as well. So those peak wind gusts yesterday were significant. That's why we saw quite a bit of damage here in portions here around Clark County. Tonight, we're going to see those cooler temperatures. Calm winds, though, that will remain. It looks like as we head in towards our day tomorrow, though, we'll climb ever so gradually. We'll call it about 64 degrees with that extended forecast showing more of that warm up. Kind of a roller coaster from what we had a couple of days ago. Look ahead at, well, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday, our first 80s of the year. Looking ahead at that here by late week. Kendall, Nita, I'll send it back over to you guys.
Katie, warming up already?
Oh, I can't believe it.
Tomorrow is National Pancake Day, but today is National Oreo Cookie Day.
Double stuff, baby.
Me too. National Biscuit Company, Nabisco, first developed the Oreo in 1912. Back then, it was called the Oreo Biscuit. It's gone through several name changes over the years, including the Oreo Sandwich and Oreo Cream Sandwich. Today, there are dozens of varieties of Oreos, but Nina is right. Double stuff is the absolute best.
Can we just relive the moment when you spilled pancake batter on Miss Nevada?
Horrifying. Seriously, I saw it. My life flashed before my eyes. He said it was ready to flip, and it stuck to the spatula.
Sure wasn't.
And hit her. I'm so sorry. Miss Nevada, Bailey Gum. And then they asked me to judge Miss Nevada.
Awkward.
I know. Thanks, Nina. It's great having you here today.
So fun. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you back here tomorrow.
That was fun.
That's cool.
That was great. Thank you.
Shop the Clearance Center inside RC Willey for clearance